So hi guys, I'm Sep and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are just going to watch the halftime archives of Lord of Mysteries. So we have seen till episode 6 so far, so we are just going to see the archives of till episode 6, and after we complete the whole series then we'll do this kind of video once again. But for now we'll just read the archives till episode 6, and I am doing this video because in many of the previous episodes there were not proper translations for this halftime thingies, so that's why I am making this video, so there is not any doubt in the minds of audience that I did not properly give attention to the halftime archives, even though I get to know those information from the extras and then any use cut content, but still it's like for peace of mind I am doing this. So yeah, this is the first episode archive, the 7 orthodox beings of the northern continent. There is actually mention of the 7 gods that are recognized by the people in the 5th epoch, that we are currently in the Iron Age in the northern continent. So the 7 gods, we know about this, we got to know about this in the recent extras also, but still I will say the name of the gods: Eternal Blazing Sun, the god that Klein saw in the recent episode. If you have not still seen the episode, go see it. Then there is Lord of Storms, then there is a god of knowledge and wisdom. Then there is the Ebonite goddess, that the church that Klein and our people are in. Then there is the Earth Mother. Then there is the god of combat. So we also got to know in the extras that the Ebonite goddess church, that our church, and the god of combat, these two are in like direct opposition, direct rivalry. And then the last church is the god of steam and machinery. So actually this church was before god of craftsmanship, but then after Emperor Roger invented steam system and things like that, it changed to the god of steam and machinery. So yeah, this was basically it of the halftime archive in episode 1. Now we'll go to episode 2. So here is the episode 2-1. So in episode 2 it was basically about Loin Kingdom. So in Loin Kingdom, so it was written that Loin Kingdom located at the east of the northern continent, founded by the Augustus family in the 4th epoch. So there is a family named Augustus family. I think I have heard about this family somewhere before, maybe in the cut content, but it is not that significant, so that's why I don't remember about this clearly, about this family. But it was created in the 4th epoch by some family named Augustus family. There are many families like this: Antigonus family, then Augustus family. Then there are many significant orders, like just not these secret organizations, but there were like previous orders. So yeah, and also Loin Kingdom, the main churches of Loin Kingdom where the Ebonite goddess, the Lord of Storms, and the god of steam and machinery. These are the main churches of Loin Kingdom, and this was basically it for episode 2. Now let's go to next, episode 3. So yeah, we are at episode 3, and in episode 3 it was basically about secret order. And yeah, there was no translation of this, so I have actually found a translation. So it was written that an ancient organization established in the 4th epoch. It has ties to Solomon Empire and its fallen nobles. It has the least amount of activity among the secret organizations, and as such is not well understood by others. Each appearance they make is usually related to either tracking or searching for something. Okay, so yeah, searching for something. Now we know it is for the Antigonus, anything related to Antigonus family. We just got this information in the recent extra. Again, if you have not seen the recent extra, go see it. There are many new information. You can also go see the latest episode 6. So yeah, and most of the things were mentioned in the latest extra, but one thing that was not is it has ties to Solomon Empire and its fallen nobles. So it was actually not in the extra, but it was mentioned in the cut content that the secret order is like from Solomon Empire, and this from the secret order the Antigonus family's notebook was created. and then they somehow lost it because of their own fault. Then the Aurora order got it, and they gave it to Welch and Naya in the hope that they would be able to decipher the notebook. So yeah, it's interesting. We still don't have much information about this, but yeah, that's it for episode 3. There is nothing more. Next, let's go to episode 4. So yeah, in episode 4 it was basically about Aurora order. In the previous episode it was about secret order, and in this episode it was about Aurora order. And in the reaction of this episode 4, I actually pulled out the actual translations from somewhere. So it was in the episode, so you can go see the reaction if you have not seen it. But still, since we are making a video, we are gonna include it also. So it was mentioned that a newer organization that has appeared in the last 200 or 300 years, they worship the true creator, believing that the creator did not completely perish but left behind a core existence that is the true creator. The hanged giant is a representation of that being. They believe that all things have godhood, and that the life of a human is but a journey of the sight. As long as one is willing to listen to teachings, they will understand, discover, and focus their godhood, ultimately becoming angels and ascending beyond reality. Members of the order more or less have distorted thinking patterns. No matter how normal they may appear in everyday life, they are actually hidden madmen. This organization possesses the secret seppine pathway. So yeah, the most of the things were mentioned in the extra, so I am not going to talk about it much here. If you have not seen the extra, go see it again. I'm saying it. But the one thing that was not mentioned about this is the seppine pathway. So they has this special pathway named seppine pathway that we do not have much information about. And yeah, that's basically it for episode 4. Now let's go to episode 5. So yeah, the next one is episode 5, and yeah, it was about another secret organization, that is demonist sect. And also in that reaction video also of the reaction of episode 5, I also pulled out the translation. So if you have not watched it, go watch it. You can see the translation there. But since I am making a video again, I am saying it, so I am going to say the meaning, the translations again. So it was demonist sect worships the primordial demoness and believes this concealed entity is the true successor to the creator. The primordial demoness is believed to be nurtured from chaos as the oldest one, born from within the creator, and also as the final one that will bring an end to all things. The upper ranking members are all female. This organization was called the demoness family in the epoch of gods, so basically in the 4th epoch, and members were few at the time, and the family was propagated by bloodline. Their mission is to spread disaster. They possess the assassin pathway. Hidden organizations, Nighthawk internal archives. So yeah, I have talked about it in the episode, so you can go watch my discussion and what I think about it in the reaction of the episode, in episode 5 reaction, and in the recent extra also it was mentioned. So yeah, many more things where these things were mentioned, so you can go watch it and see my opinion. I have not much opinion or things to share or discuss here, and we in the episode also, like, most of the things were covered of the demonic sect, so it was, we have the most information about this organization. So yeah, there is nothing much new or special. Now let's go to the next, the last one, episode 6, that we have seen so far. In this episode the translations were present because the translation was small, so many of the time when the translation is like huge, it does not get included. Is some kind of bug, so I'm sorry for that, but we have to manage. But still I made this video, and now there are other translations. So yeah, it is the last one, episode 6. So basically these are the names of the epochs. So first epoch is the age of chaos, the second epoch is the dark epoch, the third epoch is the cataclysm epoch, the fourth epoch is the epoch of gods, that I said in the previous archive that demonist sect was actually known as the demonist family in the epoch of gods, so basically in the fourth epoch. And the last epoch that we are currently in, the fifth epoch, is known as the Iron Age, that we know has known since the first episode, because it was in the first episode mentioned the fifth epoch, Iron Age. So yeah, these are basically the archives that we have seen so far. The translations many times were not mentioned, many times were not there, maybe sometimes they were not on to the point. That's why I made this video. Now there are all the translation of the halftime archives till episode 6, and after completing the whole series I will make a second part of this video where I will cover up the remaining archives. So yeah, this was basically it. If you have not seen the episodes and extras, go see it. There are so much information, and I hope you will also like those videos. Stay safe, stay happy, goodbye.